Hey everybody, this is Charlie with 4BZ Truth. Just doing another rant. Just wanted to expand on a topic I was thinking about today. So if you ever heard the saying, perception is reality, it's something that actually stuck with me a lot when I was doing marketing in my last job. And, you know, if somebody wants to accept your business or whatever, you have to approach it in a way that's going to stick in their mind. And just like any concept, if you're trying to send a message to somebody, you want to reach them in a way that makes sense to them, and like you're appealing to their philosophy, so to speak. And now I'm not saying that everybody has a correct philosophy in the sense that you're trying to appeal to it, but obviously if you're going to be able to reach somebody, it has to be from the perspective that they can even absorb what you're trying to reach them with. So perception is reality. However somebody believes something is real to them, and whether it's true or false, it's their reality. So I've been thinking a lot. I mean, I always think about the philosophy of perception and the philosophy of bias, philosophy of interpretation. There's just so many aspects to how to unpack or unravel decode this whole thing that we call truth. So I'm just feeling like if people haven't really gotten into the thought process of how all this kind of comes together, I think that they need to really consider that sometimes their perception may be their reality, but reality doesn't necessarily make it the truth, in the sense that it's like an illusion, an optical illusion, or a mental illusion in that sense. So I think about those optical illusions that somebody said, like you look at the image and you see like one thing, and then someone else perceives a different thing, or like Yanny and Laurel. Some people can hear on a different frequency level, and I think what it comes down to is people need to consider that there's other understandings out there, and sometimes you have to filter it through someone else's bias. So like you've heard the saying, put yourself in someone else's shoes. Sometimes you just have to approach it from someone else's, like how would they think? How would they think when they're, trying to approach something? Like, I'm trying to think of a topic that's relevant, but anyways, here's an example. I'm a dad now. We had a baby about 4 weeks ago, and you never really know what it is like for your parents until you become a parent. You start seeing the perspective that they saw, but when you're a kid, you don't get it because, well, you're kind of narcissistic and everything kind of revolves around you. So, but when you become a parent, you become more selfless, and you're basically forced to look at reality differently. So when you consider that everybody has the truth, I mean, everybody will say, oh, I got the truth. I just think that people just need to consider these aspects of reality, perception. So always consider those things before you look at a controversial topic. Or if you actually feel like you're absolutely right about something, just consider that's your reality, and because that's how you perceive. So put yourself in someone else's shoes for a minute. And normally speaking, I kind of wrap this back into, Jesus or whatever. But honestly, there's a few fundamentals that I kind of consider, I guess the inverted pyramid of reality. I kind of built this structure of this inverted pyramid. You know how they always have a pyramid like that's right side up, but I say it's inverted because the most important part of it is the thicker base or the foundation, but you have to start with the simple and then get to the more complex. And